Welcome back to our Traveling Tuesday. I'm Claudia.
And I'm Renee.
And we're here at Sommieres. Ren, can I just go jump in that swimming pool?
I want to as well. I want to sit, I want to be sitting on one of those round, those martini steps, right?
Yeah.
With the suns on them, with a lovely, for me, virgin daiquiri in my hand, enjoying the cool swimming pool on this very hot day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the perfect Mediterranean, French-inspired villa, and you can see why. I mean, the blue shutters, the blue doors, the white walls, the beautiful play with the flooring that they've got here, from the stoneworks to the wooden floors. It's a real experience.
It really is. I think to talk to where this home comes from in that sense. But you kind of feel when you're in this home that you could be like anywhere.
Absolutely.
I mean, what's your feeling when you're here?
I mean, I feel completely at peace, and what I love is that this home has completely invited the outside in. So with the previous homeowners, there were a couple more walls up and not all the windows framed exactly what we see and get to experience when you are at this property. And so they've made the doors broader, the windows bigger, and a big trend that we can see amongst our homes is that a lot of people are actually using nature as forms of artwork. So they're framing these iconic and almost quiet pockets that when you walk through the front door like this one, there's nothing on the wall except for a cutout, a window, and just imagine how that must change throughout the year when it's lush, or when it's wilting down a bit, when it's raining outside. It's a beautiful experience.
So really stepping into your home as you come through, it's almost got two front doors because there was the original front door, and then they've extended where their newer bathroom area is. It's honestly an absolute delight, and that has also got a front door area, right? That's kind of leads onto the swimming pool. So it speaks to this labyrinth in a way.
Definitely.
Because of all the different floors. You've got some parquet, you've got the travertine, you've got the wood, you've got the screeded flooring, and they've kept it as such because it's growing. This home is not stagnant, and it would almost really tarnish it if we added, or if there was just wood all the way through. It's part of the appeal, I think.
Definitely. Like these fireplaces that they've got as well. But you've got a fireplace in there with this big TV, but the TV once again doesn't become the center stage of the room, and that's once again a trend that we're seeing with a lot of our homes. Another thing that we're seeing is velvets coming back, which I love. Blackwood, the other house that we just filmed in Hout Bay, green velvet couch. And I think it's this artistic flair that people are tying in with texture in their homes, and it's highlighting a sensational feeling
and very artistic. Gone are the kind of houses that are, of course there are them, but these are homes that speak to kind of artistic creativity, which is also what we at Amazing Space are doing, curating homes that bring that feel and that texture, because of course that's what Amazing Spaces does, is other than selling homes, we bring homes for our clients to shoot in. All the different textures that come through the play of art, the pops of little trinkets and art, all of the tiles, but all of it with such meaning homeowners do that also help with us with shoots. I love that they've opened up the kitchen. So there used to be a wall there, and now it's another place to shoot.
And they got bold with the color to put blue in these very obvious places and not be afraid to just daring play with it. And that's another big highlight within this home that gives it this unique flair.
Well, we got these baby blue outside windows with a stark whitewash. But then inside are these sort of darker, like the dining room chairs, which make you never want to leave. I'm sure if you come here for a dinner, you just want to sit and eat beautiful food. You just want to sit at those beautiful inside dining room chairs with the texture, they're kind of a darker blue. You want to eat gorgeous food, have lovely conversation. And that's what this home does. Is we were talking earlier on, and you were mentioning how there were different areas that people could sit in.
When they did the renovation of this home and they took two existing homes to join it into one, they didn't lose the pockets of peace, if I can call it that, within this home. So if you're sitting at the back and enjoying the garden, or you getting your vegetables out the vegetable garden and somebody else is throwing a braai in front, you're not disturbing one another, so you can really live intentionally together or have your peaceful alone moments.
Absolutely, and that's what a family wants. They've got older
Yeah.
children, so maybe the adults want to be in a separate area, whereas the sort of the adolescents want to like hang out and have a cool time. There's definitely space to do that,
Yes.
and that brings it back to a shoot. There are so many areas to shoot here. It is unbelievable, like the back area with the round table and the green chairs and the stairs that go up into the veggie garden,
Yeah.
and then down to the glorious, honestly, that swimming pool has been so thoughtfully recreated.
Yeah.
The tiles around it now, that rooftop that has the grasses.
Yes.
Stunning for the backdrop. You can imagine the model sort of sitting in the pool, maybe closer to the one edge, with a photographer kind of in the foreground with all that. Absolute incredible layering for a shoot, and just pops for great fashion or even product. And I would not be surprised if they don't get a shoot here in the next 2 weeks.
The thing that the homeowners can really pride themselves on is the way that they've curated these specific intentional details. So the grass that's above the swimming pool, something that if it isn't there, you're losing this texture element.
Of course, the sun on the martini stand.
Yeah, the mosaic details that they've got, the game room where they've got a proper pool table that you're going to find in a bar. You got to
Yes.
still put the coin in and like shuffle the balls back. It adds to the real lived-in feeling and use of this home, not just for a stage. So while we love homes for shoots, shoot people love it when they don't have to try so hard for the character aspect that
Yeah, good
flows
point.
so nicely into here.
But I do feel as if that bedroom was made just for us to shoot in.
Oh, that fireplace in the
course it
bedroom,
wasn't.
the stonework, the bath. That bath is iconic. That matches with the basin.
The hanging mirrors that just hang with those, also the stone basins. And then it is like a hotel room.
Absolutely.
But not just any hotel room. I feel like you could have stepped into a luxury resort in Morocco,
Yeah.
or some bespoke hotels, boutique hotels, where you kind of outside in the dry desert, and then you walk into this oasis of a bedroom.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is
Straight out
one
of a Vogue
it's-
magazine.
Totally, that whole area that was created for the homeowners just shows you how much they do love being in this space.
A big love and passion for art. So this home has beautiful pieces within it. That iconic Helman Newton book that is bigger than an atlas. It is so special to see those pieces on display to be enjoyed. So Karel de Beer did some of the design features of this home, specifically that dining room table, some of the wooden elements in the bedroom, and he's really played with the simplicity of the designs.
Totally bringing in the kind of the nature feel as well, and the texture. And I think it almost reflects the Skoorsteenberg behind us, which has the texture in a
Yes.
sense, which we've spoken about. The home really lets nature in. Before there were fewer big windows, and now they've created more of a framing onto nature and letting that in. So things like the table and all that
Yes.
just really reflect that.
And
Yes.
the table also has, like, there's a section that's missing within it, but they've mended it. And it's that,
I love that.
imperfect yet perfect balance. So just like these beautiful white walls as well, there's a texture to the cement work done. It's thick brick walls, and it adds that cooling element within the home too. So on a summer's day like today, you want to be inside or in that pool.